Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. So it's been about a year since I fully became a fan of LESSERAFIM, as well as just under a year for me making videos. And it is the end of this year, 2023, so I thought it'd be really fun to rank all of LESSERAFIM's songs. I love all of their songs. That's a huge reason why I'm a fan of them in general. I think they have put out just amazing music, and I listen to and enjoy every single song they have. But I do have some favorites, and there are some that I listen to more than others. So I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do, to just rank all of them based on what I really like even right now. I think this list can change throughout the year, and it already has from this past year. So let me know if you like this, and I can update it more in the future as they continue to release more music, and I hope you enjoy. I decided to rate the intros separately just because they aren't quite songs, they aren't quite soundtracks, but I also didn't want to not include them because I think they are so synonymous with LESSERAFIM. All three of their mini albums have had them, and I think they're just really cool, and I think it's one of the reasons why I feel so pulled in to LESSERAFIM, because these intros are just so cool. They're so top tier, and they do a really good job of representing what the theme of the album is going to be about. Yeah, I love them, so I wanted to rank them as well. So in third place, we do have The World Is My Oyster. This is a great runway track vibe, and it was an excellent introduction to LESSERAFIM's first mini album. Next up is The Hydra, another awesome runway track vibe style intro. I love this one too. I love all of them. I probably will say that over and over again for every single song in this video just because it is also true, but this was just really exciting, and I think it did a really good job of setting us up for Anti-Fragile. The actual runway from the trailer was also just so cool and perfectly matched what they were going for, as well as their general theme and concept that LESSERAFIM does. It is truly the perfect strutting around song. The number one intro for me is Burn the Bridge. I love this intro. I don't really know how else to describe this other than beautiful. I mean, this was the first intro I was able to experience during release time, so it is special for that to me, but it's also just so pretty and ethereal and beautiful. I don't think it really connects to Unforgiven, the album, as well as their other intros do, but I forgive it for that just because I really enjoy listening to this one and watching the video. I remember hearing it for the first time and it gave me literal goosebumps. So for that, I definitely wanted to make sure that this one was immortalized as my number one intro. I mean, there are only 3 to rank, but this one is my favorite. Please let me know what your favorite intro was from all 3 that they have. But now we are ready to get into the actual meat of the video and talk about the LESSERAFIM songs. LESSERAFIM has 15 songs. I am not counting any of the Japanese releases, just the ones off of their Korean albums, and I guess their English one as well. We are at number 15, and that one is Fear Not. I think this is a beautiful and sentimental and special song. However, for me, I don't listen to it as much just because it is on the slower side, and I really do like the fast, upbeat stuff. I'm usually listening to music, working out, or commuting, so it is harder for me to listen to slow stuff in general in that setting. But when I want to feel something, I do think this is the perfect song for that. At number 14, we have Fearless, the debut song. I should have realized how difficult this list would be for me when I was already struggling with number 14 out of 15. So this whole list was very difficult for me to rank, and I was actually surprised when I put Fearless at 14. It is the debut song, it is iconic, it is special, but I have mentioned it many times. I wasn't a fan of LESSERAFIM yet at this point. I didn't know who they were, so I think I just don't have that much of a connection with this song as maybe others, so I think that's why it's here, but it is still such a bop. It's also just so special because it's synonymous with LESSERAFIM. It's literally I'm fearless, LESSERAFIM anagrams, so it's very special and it will always be special. Coming in at number 13, we have No Return. This is a super cute, like, girly pop fun song. This one is just fun. I love the stage outfits. That's why I chose this video for this section. It's just such a cute little dance. It was really fun to hear this for the first time during their Fear Not a fan meeting when they formed it as like a spoiler for the Unforgiven album. Yeah, it's super fun. I like how uplifting it is. At number 12, we have Flash Forward. This was actually my favorite song off of the Unforgiven album for a while, and I think I even mentioned that in my unboxing. But I'm just finding I'm not listening to it as much as I used to, and there's other songs off that album, and you know, you'll see throughout the rest of the list, but I love this song. I love this stage that they did too, that I have in the video here. And it's super cute, and it's just a nice, like, easy listening, fun little pop song, and I really enjoy it. Slot 11 is Fire in the Belly. This song is so fun. I love this song. To me, this is like a perfect summer song, and I think that's the only reason why I have it here on the list is because it's not summer anymore for me. I listen to this a ton in the summer, and then, you know, Chaewon's iconic Dok Dok and everything, and it's super fun. I know I'll be listening to it again next summer, and I'm kind of just waiting for winter to be over so I can enjoy this song to its fullest again. We are in the top 10. We have Good Parts. I think this song is so cute and special. To me, this kind of fills in the blank that Fear Not has. Fear Not's a little bit too slow. This is still a slower song, and it is more sentimental, but it's not as slow and still like cute and light. So I actually really enjoy this song, and I find it, even if I'm wanting that like upbeat song, and if this comes on, I still just won't skip it because I just think it's such a sweet song. Number 9 is Sour Grapes. This was off of their debut Fearless album, and this deserved so much more, like a video or something, or even like a dance practice. I had a hard time finding anything to even use for this section because they don't really have anything official, at least that I can find from Sour Grapes. I saw them perform it when I watched their concerts online and everything, but obviously I didn't film any of that or screen record any of that or anything, so I was just looking for something to use. But it's such a good song. It's like even surprising to me that it was on that Fearless album, and I just wish they did more with it because it's so good. Number 8, we are at Unforgiven, the title track off of their first full-length studio album. This song is still just stuck in my head. It's very repetitive in that way that it just gets like stuck in your head, and you know, you're singing it all day. And it was released in May, and I'm still listening to it now. It's still super fun. I don't know, still just riding high, I think, off of the fact that this was the first comeback that I was able to follow along and be there at that release time, and it's just so fun and special to me for that reason. So Unforgiven is solidly at number 8. Lucky number 7 is Perfect Night. This is the newest release that is on this list here, and I love Perfect Night. It is so cute. It's just such a like rolling around town in your car at night, like just cruising kind of song, and it's so lighthearted and sweet, and I really like it. I mean, the other piece probably is too that it's an all English song, so it's nice for me to be able to listen and immediately know what's being said without having to do my own research. It's kind of nice to be able to do that. So the immediate connection is probably a big part of why I like it so much. Plus, just it was so beautiful with the purple and white and just the stage outfits and things that they did for this. and also just the fact that it's a much newer song, so it's still fresh. I'm still playing it and loving it and enjoying it, and I wish we had more from this era, but we'll see if they, you know, add on to this or do something more with this for their next comeback. But I love this side of LESSERAFIM for sure. At number 6, we have No Celestial. I love this song. It's like such a rocker song, and I think it's so different from a lot of the other songs that they have, so it's quite special for that too. And I think they did quite a bit with it. They still showcase it every once in a while, and there's quite a few stages with No Celestial, so I love that they showcase this song because it is a song worth showcasing. The choreography is super fun, and it's a good listen. It's just like, I don't know, like that kind of early 2000s pop punk kind of thing. Yeah, it's really special. We are at top 5 now with The Great Mermaid, another song off of their debut album. Doing this, I'm realizing how iconic their debut album was, especially in the B-sides, because I think I prefer all of their B-sides over their debut Fearless. Like I said, they're all good, but there's some of those B-sides are really, really good on that Fearless album. And this is clearly one of them. The Great Mermaid is so fun. This stage I had to show because it blew me away when I saw the choreography they did for it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, just such a good song. It's some of these are hard to explain for me because I am not a music critic or anything. I'm really just trying to explain why I've ranked them in the spot that they are, but I feel like if you're here and you're just listening out of curiosity, you understand. So yeah, The Great Mermaid at number 5. Number 4 is Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's Wife. So this song was overplayed to death, remixes every single day for so long. I don't even know how many there are. I did not listen to all of them, I will be honest with you, because I was kind of getting sick of it, and I was skipping this song for a while, because when it came out, we loved it. We were obsessed with it. It was everywhere. So we listened to it a ton, and then we couldn't get away from it. So I gave it a break, and now it's like all over my playlists again. It is such a good song. I wish it wasn't played to death like over the summer, because it is so good, and I'm glad that I'm enjoying it again because it deserves to be in the top 5. It is such a good song. The beat is so good. Even before it dropped, when we just had like the beat teaser for it, like we all knew it was going to be amazing, and it was, is, and always will be. Blue Flame is my number 3 song, also from the debut album. So Blue Flame was my introduction to LESSERAFIM. I was slowly getting into K-pop, still really into BTS. I got really into BTS in 2020, like pandemic style, and more into K-pop, learning more about K-pop in general, but I wasn't really researching and learning about the 4th gen K-pop groups. I was trying to learn a lot about, I guess, past K-pop, so I guess I was catching up, so I didn't feel like I had the space to learn about any of these newer groups, so I really just ignored it. And I remember seeing and hearing that like Fearless had come out and other things, and just not listening to it. And then I think in like a YouTube video, I heard Blue Flame as like a part of the video, or even like on Instagram or on the YouTube Shorts or something, and I was like, what is that? What is that melody? Like, I needed to know what it was, and it was LESSERAFIM's Blue Flame, and I immediately just loved it, and that was like the beginning of my full-on obsession spiral into the world of LESSERAFIM and learning about them. I'm pretty sure I heard about it before Anti-Fragile dropped, and I was just like casually listening and had just put it on some of my playlists here and there. I was loving it then, and I'm still loving it now. I love this song. I love listening to this song. It's still on a ton of my playlists. It is such a good song, and I wish there was a music video for it, because this is obviously like the B-side that they were doing other than Fearless, you know? We got B-side videos for the other albums, but not for this debut one. I would kill to see a beautifully styled music video for Blue Flame, because this is very, very special to me. And I guess, yeah, the first LESSERAFIM song I ever heard, and the reason why I even do this today. Number 2 is Anti-Fragile, the iconic song. So Blue Flame came out and I was getting into it and I was loving it, and then I heard that they had a new song that had come out like that week or whatever, and I was like, oh, you know what? Blue Flame's awesome. I should listen to, what's this? Anti-Fragile? I don't know what that is. And I listened to it and it was so good. We all know it's so good. I don't need to tell you how good this song is. We all are aware. This song is iconic and we will never be over this era because it is just so special. I can still listen to this song all day, every day. I love it, and the music video and the styling and the albums that all just came together with this were just so well done and made Anti-Fragile even better than just the song itself. Oh my gosh, and the dance too. Yeah, this is an easy number 2 for me, and I guess what got me actually fully hooked into LESSERAFIM. And my number 1 song is Impurities. So Blue Flame got me introduced, Anti-Fragile got me completely intrigued, and Impurities is what fully hooked me in. I love this song. This song is very, very special to me. So this was the actual first song that I was able to see the release of, not the song, but the music video. I remember I had just learned about Anti-Fragile, was really enjoying it, and then I was on their YouTube or whatever and I saw that this song's music video was coming out. So I put a reminder in to watch it the day that it came out, and I just thought it was so beautiful. A big part of it was the visuals of this music video. I think this is the most beautiful music video I've ever seen. I think it is so beautiful. They're all just wearing the same outfits. They're in the same location for the entire shot, and it's just so dance-based. There are so few cuts in here, and if there are cuts, it is to go to day to night and have this beautiful background or be in a different area. It just feels very intentional, and it is just so dance-based and beautiful and showing off the amazing choreography. And aside from the way that it looks, I was stunned by just how beautiful it was and how beautiful the girls are too, obviously. I just love the song, that soft R&B pop of it. I love this song. I still listen to it the most. This probably is my most listened to song. I mean, it makes sense. It is my number 1 song too, but for good reason. I think this is super easy listening while still being upbeat and fun, and I just still can't get over how beautiful the music video is. Just watching it now, while I'm doing this voice recording, I just watch it and I'm like, yeah, this makes sense why I love the Sserafim so much. I see it, I understand, and I wish the song had a little bit more love because I think it deserves more than it has. I mean, not anyone is saying that it's a bad song or anything, I think, but it's my favorite, and it will probably always be my favorite, but you never know what the future will hold with what music might be released in the future. Anyways, that is my number 1 song and my entire list. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a new thing for me to do, and I hope it was still entertaining for you. Please let me know. And honestly, I would really love to know your top 3 or 5. I feel like I'd really like to know your top 5 LESSERAFIM songs. Please tell me down below, and let's compare our lists and see what you think as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.